Y'all motherfuckers gonna learn today, baby. Hold on, let me get my water. Let me get my water. Y'all motherfuckers gonna learn today. Come on in here. Y'all motherfuckers gonna learn to listen to double R sooner or later, man. Y'all gotta come on in for this one. If this is not a profound example of what modern day Babylon is, I don't know what the fuck is. Come on up in here, Shadow. I know Shadow was coming in here. I know my boy Shadow was coming in here, man. Yeah, you a deep thinker. He a deep thinker like me. Come on up in here, baby. Salute to MREC TV, man. Let's get it going, baby. Let's get it cracking.
A4 MREC TV News. pinknews.co.uk by Josh Milton reports doctor plans pioneering womb transplant that could let trans women carry children. A doctor in India is planning to perform a womb transplant on a trans woman. The first successful uterine transplants took place at the University of Gothenburg in Sweden in 2014, before the operation was carried out once more in the U.S. 2 years later. Less than a decade on, Dr. Kashak, a New Delhi surgeon, hopes to carry out the first uterine transplant into a trans woman. This is the future, he said, adding that he hopes the surgery will allow trans women to carry children. The way towards this is with a uterine transplant, the same as a kidney or any other transplant. Isabella, a 33-year-old trans woman who flew from Denmark to Delhi to undergo gender-affirming surgery by the doctor's hand, told the Mirror, couples and single women can get help with conceiving. I don't really consider this all that much different. Uterine transplants are currently rare, costly, and experimental surgeries that typically rely on organs from living or dead donors. They are often done on people born without a uterus so they can become pregnant and give birth. A transplant has been carried out on a trans woman once before. Danish artist Lily, the subject of the film The Danish Girl, in 1931, but she died of complications months later. We cannot predict exactly when this will happen, but it will happen, the Dr. Kashuk said. He explained, we have our plans and we are very optimistic about this. Such transplants are generally temporary. Experts recommend the uterus be removed after the person gives birth to one or two children for safety reasons.
What y'all think about that, man? Let's go back. We're going to leave it there. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to leave it there. Yo. What's going on, people? I'm your host, Double R, and you're now tuned in to Retro Raw TV. I was about to say MREC TV. Salute. Retro Raw TV. Yeah, salute to my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. And salute to my original subscribers for always holding your boy down. I truly do appreciate that. Yeah, my brother Shadow Assassin in the building. What you talking about, bro? He said, and then they using a black man. Oh yeah. Yeah, we the poster child, and we the poster individuals for everything. For everything. Well, at least everything, that's bad about this world. You feel me? That's what brothers gotta understand. Before we're so quick to get into these acting roles. You feel me? Oh, that's a whole other thing we're gonna talk about. I'm just waiting for something, waiting for the time and something that I could really, really give y'all an example of. You feel me? Yeah, that's why we got the same with the sisters. You feel me? One of the examples of that is when Monique was playing in Precious, when she was the mother in Precious, giving a bad impression of our community. Look, bad presentation, man. This is a bad presentation. This is one of many, man. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Who do that remind you of, people? Who does that remind you of? What does that remind you of? Matter of fact, take a good guess. Doesn't that look mighty, mighty familiar to you? Ladies and gentlemen, doesn't that look mighty, mighty familiar to you? When I look at this, when you look at this, I'm going to tell you what I look at it and what I see when I look at it. What do you see? What automatically comes to mind when you see this? I tell you what comes to my mind: Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. That's what comes to my mind. That's what comes to my mind. I might do a video on that with Dwayne Wade was talking about. He used to try on his sister dresses. You feel me? He used to play with doll babies and stuff like that before we started to see, what's come to fruition in our face with his son, man. This is what this world is coming to. This is how you know it's coming to a complete shutdown. It's becoming to a complete end. When stuff like this started to happen, when the Most High chosen people start acting like this, we don't even understand. And then we always asking, oh, why I haven't seen him? Why he won't reveal himself? I'm silent. I'm silent. I'm speechless. Why he won't reveal himself? Really? Really? Look at this. Look at this, man. I ain't gonna go too hard, but because this joint might get flagged, man. But at the end of the day, man, this reminds me of Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, man. But what did I tell y'all yesterday when I was talking about the Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Moral and the Big Stepper album coming out tomorrow? What did I tell y'all? I told y'all this is spiritual warfare. I told y'all it's the devil on one, what we seen coming up, the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. You feel me? But they're in camouflage. They're trying to blend in to propose to y'all or show y'all something that is like angel-like. You feel me? It's angel-like, but it's not. It's pure devil. It's pure demonic. Look at this, man. This is going against biology, man. This is going against the Most High. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. Spiritual warfare, man. Whatever the Most High tell you not to do is what the man will tell you to do. Well, is what the man will encourage. You'll never see, I ain't gonna never say you'll never see a white man like this, because you will. They indulge because they were the originators of this type of stuff. You feel me? But this is why we're punished. If you ever had a question, for all of you atheists out there, for all of you non-believers out there, if you ever had a question as to why the Most High won't reveal himself, why God won't reveal himself, to some people, why Allah won't reveal himself, to some people, why Christ won't reveal himself, look no further than this thimble right here. Look no further than this picture right here. This is why he won't reveal himself. This is a goddamn shame, man. That's the endest, and it's funny because, not the character assassinate but he low key look like LaDainian Tomlinson, man. This shit remind me of Dwayne Wade, but he low key look like LT, don't he? Don't he like LaDainian Tomlinson? But he got daggone dashiki on. This shit is, man. This when you think shit won't get any worse, man. They go ahead and do this type of shit to us. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of shit. Oh, we gonna find out what really happened with Martin Luther King. Oh, we gonna really find out what really happened with Malcolm X. We gonna really find out a lot of shit, man. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning right here, baby. You feel me? Now, and then another thing too I want to talk about too. It's getting to the point. It's already at that point if you ask me. But for some people, it's getting to the point where you won't be able to tell the difference between our sisters and the trans. You won't even be able to tell the difference. It's getting to that point where you won't be able to tell the difference, because guess what? The trans wear fake hair. They wear fake contacts. They do the same thing our sisters do. You won't even be able to tell the difference, man. It's getting real wicked. It's getting real crazy. Y'all motherfuckers watch The Purge. Y'all talking about The Purge. This is the motherfucking Purge. This is The Purge right in your fucking face, man. You don't need to go to no theaters and watch no movie. You don't need to go get you no popcorn and no nachos and cheese and shit and sit in no motherfucking movie theater, man. We living in the fucking Purge, man. We dwelling in the Purge. They ain't gonna be able to tell the difference. They not gonna be able to tell the difference. It's gonna get to the point with dudes, man, and then on top of that, they coming out with the sex toys for men. You know? So men gonna really have the way out of this shit. Because it's gonna be too crazy out here. The disease is gonna be too crazy. You ain't the ability to be able to identify who's who and what is what. It's already getting like that. But if we going here with it, if we getting this drastic with it, if we taking these drastic measures, what the fuck you think we gonna be in the next 10 years, man? In the next 5 years? Shit, hell, in the next 2-3 years. That shit is crazy. And this is why I'm telling y'all, this is the great lengths that the elite will go to. This is the great lengths that the people, the higher ups, the people that are in charge, that are pulling, that's why I told y'all, worry about the people that are pulling the goddamn strings, that are pulling the puppet strings. See, we've been seeing tomfoolery like this forever. We've been saying shit like this forever. Worry about what I always say, don't watch me, watch my moves, watch the moves, baby. Watch the moves. Because if you don't, you're going to lose. Watch the fucking moves, man. And whatever you can avoid, but they'll start to do just like they do the vaccines, you know, like they'll let the jobs that don't really pay that much, that you don't really make that much off of, they'll let those be the type of jobs that you can get without taking the vaccine. But the ones that you really want, the ones that's really necessary for you to really have some money to pay your rent and have a little change left over, you know, I ain't got the best hours. You feel me? Those are the ones that they're going to attach to vaccine mandates. You feel me? It's all about having complete and utter and total control. Before you know it, and that's why I feel bad for the generations that's going to come behind this. Because demand is not going to stop until you're walking, breathing merchandise. And now you go in that store and you scan your items. When you're going to go get your items, you're going to be an item that is being scanned. You're going to be a walking, breathing item that's being scanned. And every time you scan, they'll be able to know, okay, he got 100 calories. Okay, he got about 500 sodium in him. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get where I'm going? Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. But in this case, it's going to be, okay, he was born such and such a date. Okay, he goes in and out of his house at this time. He goes to work at this time. He go take a dump at this time. He go take a piss at this time. You know, he linked up with his wife at this time. You know, he went to go pick up his kids at this time and that time. This is how this shit is going, y'all. This is how this shit is going. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Don't play with this thing. And I also told y'all the people that the higher ups, their main goal and their main objective is not for you to just be walking, breathing, for them to have ultimate control, ultimately. But that's not just the goal. The goal is also to make a comfortable world, to make their world more comfortable and more convenient. You know how they always say a black man's heaven is a white man's hell. And you know that to be true because when it's in reverse, we've been living in the reverse of that. So a black man's hell has been a white man's heaven, for those of you that don't know. So a black man's heaven is a white man's hell. See, this is a white man's heaven right here. This right here, take a good look. Take a look in a book, reading Rainbow. What y'all know about that? See, this is the white man's heaven right here. This is a heterosexual black male's nightmare, but this is the white man's heaven to see us in this state. Oh, it wasn't good enough that we're in your prison systems. It's not good enough that we eating all of your highly processed, highly modified foods. It's not good enough. It's not good enough that you bringing all these diseases and stuff over here. It's not good enough that you done brought drugs over here. It's not good enough. Oh, we want to see you pregnant. We want to make a mockery of you. That's the game plan. The game plan, I'm telling y'all some real shit that I talk about that I don't really talk about on here. I don't want to talk about, but I'm talking about it because I know there's a lot of people out there that fuck with me that want to hear this type of shit. Oh no, that's not the game. This is the game. This is the real game plan. This is the real game plan. We want to make y'all as feminine as possible, aka comfortable for us, and we want to humiliate you in the process. This is what you call when you already down. I'm gonna put my. This is what you call George Floyd. I put it that way. This is what you call George Floyd. When you already down, I put my knee on you. This is what you call Deontay Wilder. When you already done fucked me over and screwed me over, I'm gonna really pour it on you. I'm gonna humiliate you in the world. I'm gonna let you come out to some Black History music, and then I'm gonna show you what this shit really is about. Yeah, that's what this shit is. This is George Floyd right here. This is a subliminal George Floyd. Y'all on the ground? Okay. Y'all on the ground? Okay. We're gonna put our knee on you and make sure you. Yeah. Y'all know what happened? Yeah, they want to make the world more feminine, man. They want to make the world more feminine. And they don't even care. See, one thing about this oppressor, one thing about this enemy, he don't give a fuck if it affect his own kind. He don't give a fuck if it affect his own men, his own women. He don't even give the fuck if it affect his own children and his people's children. He don't even give a fuck. Because we're his biggest nightmare. We're his biggest fucking threat. And we don't understand that. We'd have been a white man's threat for so long that now we a threat to ourselves. We a threat to each other. A lot of Black people that don't even want to be in the same vicinity as other Black people because of shit like this. You feel me? Because of shit like this, man. I told y'all, when y'all gonna start listening to Double R, man? This one they gonna start coming. Once all this shit started coming to fruition, it may only be one motherfucker. And I'm gonna remember those real motherfuckers, man. Y'all ain't gotta tell me. I'm gonna remember the real motherfuckers that was in here. This is when they gonna start coming. This is when you gonna start seeing the views and all that. But see, by that time, they gonna try to shut this shit down, man. Before they allow me and people that talk like me and think like me and act like me, before they allow us to really get our numbers up, they'll shut this whole shit down, man, and create something new so they can continue to push that bullshit. I'm telling y'all some real stuff. I'm telling y'all need to listen, man. This shit is not a game, man. This shit is not a game. That vaccine shit, that shit was just a test run. Remember when y'all asked me, ARR, when you think they ever gonna stop this vaccination shit, this mandate and all that stuff? I said, when you stop complying. When you start defying and stop complying, that's when they'll stop. That's when they'll stop trying. When you start defying and stop complying, that's when they'll stop trying. That's when they'll stop trying. But a lot of y'all want to wait until y'all start crying to start listening, man. Y'all want to wait until shit like this start coming to fruition. Come on, man. Yeah, but this reminds me of that Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union shit. When Dwayne Wade was just a baller, heterosexual male, oozing out of him. And then he get with Gabrielle. Think about it. You get with Gabrielle, man. You get with Gabrielle. And all of a sudden, your whole family looking feminine. Even the son that hoop. He dyed his hair halfway blonde and shit. See what you're doing? People always talk about the effect of having the benefit of having a Black father. But what if that Black father is controlled or dominated by that woman? That's what we're gonna start. We're gonna get into that. What if it's like this? What if it's like this? Don't make no motherfucking sense, man. Don't make no motherfucking sense. They might take this video down. They may not, because I'm a short channel, man. But see, they'll take me down for talking like this, right? But then they'll let these dudes do videos where they beating each other up in the street, where y'all better pay attention, man. Where they got guns in the video, whether they props or whatever. You ain't even supposed to be having that shit in the video. That's against protocol. But they'll change the rules as they go. You know, depending on how you benefiting them. And I ain't even just talking about finances. Because there's a lot of dudes that's bringing in revenue that still get flagged. Sometimes in this world, which I have to understand, sometimes the money is not as important as the point that they trying to make. It's not as important as the fucking agenda they trying to push. It's not as important as the propaganda. The money, I may do a separate video on that. Sometimes, and more oftentimes than not, especially when you're dealing with the oppressor, the money is not as important. Look no further. I just mentioned about the Deontay Wilder situation. People was talking about, yeah, it was about money. Even my brother Los, it's about money. No, it's about the agenda. It's about the agenda. But see, we so hard-headed, we'll just go along with it. Because in our mind, we've been treated like we ain't been shit for so long. So now we gotta feel like we gotta change the status quo, or we gotta challenge the status quo. In some instances, you do have to. But in certain, you just gotta know when to get up out of there, when to hold them and when to fold them. Some of y'all don't know when to hold them or when to fold them. That shit's sad, man. That shit is sad, man. And y'all don't even know, just by trying to be defiant and think you being slick, you don't even realize you playing right into the demon's trap. I bet you right now he think he being real innovative. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the first to ever do this. Yeah. Yep, you're gonna be the first clown. You're gonna be the first clown to make a real statement. It's been black people making a mockery of us, our community. But this is next level shit, people. This is next level shit. This is grade A top shelf shit right here. Oh, we ain't seen nothing. But what I want to understand is when y'all gonna start sharing these videos, man. When y'all gonna start hitting that like button and stop hating and start really getting in on this shit, man. It's dudes like me that's been talking about this shit. That's still talking about this shit. I was talking about this type of shit before YouTube channel. I just started really catching on to the battle rap stuff because, that was lucrative at that particular moment. People was rocking with that at that particular moment, man. But y'all don't forget, I started my video off as life is chess. And goddamn if this ain't chess. This is a hell of a chess move. But the real question is, when is y'all niggas gonna get with the program, man? I know the people that's listening to me now, that's listening to my channel now, they already hit. You ain't listening to me if you ain't hit to what's going on. Or if you ain't trying to really get hit. Or you've been seeing little suspicious things going on around you. And this was just confirmation. But it's gonna be the ones that don't want to listen because they tuning into the fuckery. And they thinking shit like this is a joke. They laughing and thinking shit like this is a joke until it happen to their sons. Until they have a son and their son get older and start looking like Dwayne Wade's son. See, you think shit is a joke until, the girl that you with, you taking on her child and her child is walking around looking like this. And y'all getting into it because she telling you, to either take it or leave it. You feel me? She telling you to either deal with it. And this is a package. You know how sisters like to always say, and women like to always say, this is a package deal. You either deal with the package. Shit, I ain't asked for this package though. You feel me? I ain't asked for this though. I ordered a motherfucking Amazon and y'all done gave me goddamn Victoria's Secret. This shit was a secret. Come on, man. Man, I'm telling you, double R, man. I'm out.